Hi there Aries, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be a weekly intuitive reading for December 28th through to January the 3rd. Aries, we have crossed the threshold into 2021, so let's have a look and see how it may kick off for you. I'm going to be getting started here with the Work Your Light Oracle for an overarching message, then going to the Moonchild Tarot for a lead tarot card, and we'll be getting the tarot positions out then with the Rider-Waite clarifying with the Star Child Tarot Akashic. So let's see, Aries, what may be in store for you for that first week. Pillar of Light. Your vibration, Aries, is rising and you are the oracle. Definite message here of ascension, of embodying more light, going through those energetic upgrades, but also realizing that the wisdom you seek is within you and you just really need to tune in to the own wisdom that you hold within you. The answers that we seek are within us and not external. So of course, you know, that requires sometimes more self-reflection time, meditation, sometimes a little bit of hermiting, because it's when we tune out from all the distractions that we can access our own truth. Let's go to the Moonchild Tarot. Here it goes. I have got Strength, the energy of Leo in the Major Arcana, number 8. And this is interesting because it's kind of the message I was just saying. You know, here we see the higher self, the angel, and the beast. Here, the lion. The beast stands for the ego mind that can run away with us. The overthinking, you know, the scripts, the stories that we run that tell us that we're not good enough, not deserving, not worthy. So we really want to bring that under control, soothe the ego, soothe the mind, so we can hear our own inner oracle speak to us. Some of you may need the strength and courage this week to approach a situation. We will see how it all shakes out, Aries, in the reading. Let's go to the tarot positions now. Beginning, Aries, with the energy of the recent past, energies leaving, completing, and transitioning, if this is your reading. I have got the beautiful Four of Wands. Foundational energy can be a milestone, be a sense of home, abundance. I've got the Seven of Swords here. It is in reverse. You could be overcoming a pattern of self-sabotage or limitation. Could have resolved a betrayal or a deception. Let's get the energy of outcome or result here, Aries. I have got Eight of Pentacles and Justice, number 11, Libra, in the Major Arcana, number 6 of Cups here. Getting ready to receive authentic love and fulfillment again. I have got the Seven of Cups and the Two of Swords here, clarifying the Four of Wands, clarifying the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Four of Cups and King of Wands. Again, that is Leo. So I've got a double hit of Leo here. You may have been dealing with a Leo. Oh goodness. I've got 10 of Swords here and Awakening, which is Judgment in this deck, and the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. So we are dealing with a real karmic situation here, Aries, if this is your reading. This is the energy of, I feel, you know, awakening to deeper truth. There is an ending there here that needs to take place, and it is most likely on that home front with the Four of Wands. Let's jump in and see where it goes. In the recent past, I've got the Four of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. Right, so the Four of Wands can be relationship, it can be home, it can link to work, guys, because it's about our abundance as well and our foundation, our stability. And there's a sense here with the Seven of Cups that there has been some confusion. The Seven of Cups can be, for me, a card of hollow promises, dealing with somebody who promised us the world, it didn't deliver, it didn't materialize. It can be about buying into an illusion and a fantasy, or a fantasy, awakening to the fact that what we'd hoped for in a situation isn't playing out. It wasn't actually what we were seeking anyway. So that's something that is coming through. You might have had some kind of awakening or download or realization about this, right? And I feel like it's put you at a crossroads. Two of Swords. This is the energy of kind of weighing it up. Is this worth staying in? I'm feeling confused and conflicted. It hasn't delivered the abundance of love or stability that I really desired. I'm kind of feeling that it's synchronistic time with the 1111, Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, that it's time for me to move on to something that really is going to deliver. So the Two of Swords is weighing up those options, maybe choosing between two paths, stay and go. And it really asks you to make a decision without allowing your emotions to really sway you. Because of course, once the emotions get involved, we say, but we love that person, but we want to be loyal to that manager, all of those kinds of things. And that can, make us make the decision on somebody else's part and not our own. So we really want to make a decision from fact and logic, what we know about the situation, what the actual truth is, and intuition. See the little moon there? We've also got the moon and the King of Wands. It's about following your truth now, where you were really, really called to. So that's what I'm seeing here, awakening to a situation that's not delivering for you. The Wheel of Fortune is saying, yeah, it is time for you to move on to the new karmic contracts here. This is all unfolding in divine timing. Perhaps you've learnt what you've needed to from the situation, and it is time for you to move on. This can be a fortune or luck change as well, but it just means that, a destined shift is upon you, Aries. So with the King of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Seven of Swords, yeah, I think you're really awakening to what wasn't fulfilling you in that situation. The Four of Cups can kind of be, I've seen that clearly. I've seen through the Seven of Cups. I've realized that I'm not getting my needs met. I've retreated my energy. I've seen through the betrayal, the deception, the sabotage, somebody who's not operating in my best interests. And now I'm making plans to invest in the new chapter. New moon is what we're really desiring. Some of you could have been dealing, of course, with a Leo. This kind of energy is somebody who could have been a little bit controlling or domineering as well, with the Seven of Swords mixed with that. Could have been a boss, mentor, a manager, father, father-in-law, or partner. It can be a masculine energy or a masculine female. So I really feel that you have a bigger dream now, and you're focusing on the new, and you're kind of having that awakening to the fact that, yeah, it's not, my happy ever after is not in this situation, and I'm going to need to move on to new territory here, is what I'm feeling. Of course, that happens to all of us, and that is just the cycle of life. It's just sometimes how it is. So here we have in the outcome, Judgment, called Awakening, Ten of Swords, Justice, and Eight of Pentacles. So let's just put a couple of these down. I'll start with these two. Yeah, it's justice time, karmic justice. It's time for you to bring those karmic scales back into balance here, Aries. Awakening, like we've spoken about, is the realization that this situation is either keeping us small, limiting us, or is not delivering what we truly need for our soul evolution, for our vibration to rise. Maybe you've gone through a spiritual awakening and you're just not on the same page as the person you might be dealing with, right? Different growth levels. Of course, that happens throughout partnerships, but if it's becoming a huge gap, that is an issue. Really, you've felt the call that it's time for an adjustment, a change, justice. It's time to get a victory over this and move on. Justice, of course, can be legal proceedings for some of you, divorce, separation, reviewing contracts, property agreements, and that kind of thing as well. It's all about liberation. You've heard the divine wake-up call, and now it is really time to take action. The Ten of Swords is the ending energy here, and it is quite a final ending when the Ten of Swords comes into the reading, because there is a sense of betrayal or deception here, or a situation that has really burnt you out energetically. So it's about closing the door on this, because there is a new dawn, a new day that is waiting for you. The Ten of Swords does talk about that. It's time to eclipse that darkness. So I do see a strong ending here. It's a strong karmic ending, meaning you have learned from the situation and now you're getting ready to move in to the new. The Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. So the Eight of Pentacles says, you know what, this is not going to be easy. You know, there's going to be some hard work to make this transition, but the path ahead is one that you will carve out by your own hand. You'll feel really proud of it. You know, this is about maybe a return to innocence, feeling how you did when you were youthful. You've released the baggage and that kind of thing. But it's also the energy of being ready and open to receive now. Whereas you might have been dealing with somebody in the past who was a bit of a taker, right? Somebody who expected all of your energy. And now it's time for that to balance up and to move into a place where you're attracting other people that will give back to you as well. So the Six of Cups is a beautiful energy. There could be new friends coming into your life, people over the holiday period that you're connecting with from the past as well. But it really says that in the future, you know, you're going to have a great increase in your satisfaction, in your fulfillment, in your joy, and your love. But we're going to have to go through the work of letting go of the situation that is basically an illusion that has kind of not played to our favor. And it's time to move away from it. Aries, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. You know what you need to do. And now I feel like it's just a matter of the follow through. But keep in mind that the divine wheel, the Wheel of Fortune, is turning and really wants to bring you a luck change should you move with those energies. Okay, Aries, well, I'm going to leave it there, and I do hope you enjoyed this reading. I wish you all the best with it this week. Keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective. That means it may or may not be your message. It's obviously quite specific this time around. Feel free to drop me a comment if you're called to share. I do read them all and try to respond to as many as I can. Helps me get to know you guys, connect with your energies, and see what's happening out there in the collective. Aries, it has been a pleasure. I will see you back here very soon for another one. Bye for now.